Okay, we are on and we are back. We are discussing today the Manchester United match versus Liverpool, a big match indeed. Today I have in the studio with me Force, and via video call we will be joining by Fabio, a sports pundit as well. What's up, Mr. Force?
Charlie, positive vibes.
Fabio.
Yeah,
Hello.
Charlie.
Yo, Charlie. What's up?
Ade, Charlie, Ade.
Okay. Today we will be having fun on the show.
Yeah,
So thank you.
right.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be on the show too. So.
Okay. First, let's start. Let's look at the match. Your overall impression about the match which happened on Sunday.
It was actually a big game. You know, one of the biggest game in the UK. Actually, the biggest game.
Yeah.
You know,
Derby.
It's been some roller coaster performances from Manchester United of late.
Sure.
Definitely, the kind of intensity in the game. You know, indeed, it's dropped. But since it's United and Liverpool, definitely you have that powerhouse game that we always watch, and then the game we always know. So I think it was a fantastic game. Just that we didn't expect it to be a one.
Yeah, the scoreline. To the viewers, the scoreline was 3-0 in favor of Liverpool. Fabio,
Charlie.
Your overall take on the match.
Well, I don't know how to describe the match. Speaking as a Man United fan, I was kind of very disappointed yesterday, and
the results wasn't good.
I'll describe the whole match as a disaster. Playing at Old Trafford, I think it was a disaster. But by and large, I think what can we do? We move on to the next match. I think there's an international break, so we know what to do in the next match. Yeah.
Sure.
So basically, that is what I think I have to say.
Yeah, good remarks from Fabio. First, let's go into the match. Man U started the game with Onana in the post, playing up front with Zexi and other squad. Do you think the squad that Ten Hag parade on the day, it was the right man for the job?
I think he made some few errors. I know every Manchester United fan will side with me on this one because if you check his Frankfurt his attackers, Ahmad has been the best performer in this few games. So dropping him against Liverpool was something we were not expecting. You know, and then still keeping Rashford in the game. You know, sometimes as a manager, you should be bold enough to
make certain decisions.
Bench some players who are not living up to expectations. You see that thing? Rashford had a bad season last season, and then coming into this season, he's been playing all the games. If he's not performing, giving you the performance you want, you drop him. Fernandes hasn't been himself, and then playing Garnacho on the right side of attack wasn't so good. And then he also started De Ligt in the game, dropping Maguire. That was something I wasn't expecting. You know, even though plenty people side with him for doing that change, but I think in a big game like that, starting De Ligt wasn't a good one for me.
Okay. Fabio.
Sorry.
Your take on the Manchester United first 11. Was it the right man for Ten Hag to parade, or it wasn't a go-in for him?
First of all, let me say this. Even to start with, his selection was even wrong. His selection was wrong in a way. Looking at United from pre-season, so the first game of the season, you could see Amad Diallo has been consistent. Yes, so I was expecting Diallo to start either ahead of Garnacho or Rashford. And I don't know what Casemiro was doing in the middle. Like, I think he was panicking. Instead of controlling the game in the middle, he wasn't even staying on the ball. So basically, I don't know. Yesterday was was a very bad day for United fans. And I can't describe the situation. Yesterday, watching the game, I was like, "Wow, is this the 90th?"
Sorry, bro.
Left. So it was very embarrassing. It was very embarrassing watching the game yesterday.
Okay, Fabio, you were talking about Casemiro. Do you think he is not matching up to the kind of intensity that the EPL offers, or he's aging that he cannot match up to these young players. That is making his performance dwindling as at this time.
Well, with Casemiro's situation, I think United should have moved him on because he's done. Casemiro's serious, he is done.
Yeah, sure.
He's done. And I think they should have moved him on either to the Saudis or wherever he wanted to play. Okay? Because the kind of intense situation in the Premier League, playing Casemiro right now, I think United should have signed Ugarte very early. They wasted so much time. Because Casemiro should be the one helping Kobe Menu in the midfield. And you allow the boy. Yesterday, you see how the boy was being bullied in the midfield with Gravenberch and Szoboszlai in the midfield, and there was no way Casemiro could be fined. Like it was serious. So I think they should have moved Casemiro on. United made a mistake leaving him. Like when they were selling the other players, I think they should have sold him for some cash. I was so much disappointed in him yesterday. And this season, seriously, he had the whole preseason. So I was expecting, like, because last season, getting to the later part of the season, you see his performances were very abysmal, especially against the Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace. So I think getting the whole preseason and with Casemiro coming with that vast experience from Real Madrid, winning everything, I think. Well, speaking as a United fan, you can see how
Charlie. Okay. Yes, Charlie. Thanks for that. Of course, let's look at Liverpool. We were talking about Casemiro. Fabio was telling me how Casemiro has been poor for quite a time now. Let's look at the Liverpool team. Their midfield. Do you think their midfield won the match for them yesterday?
I think the midfield did an amazing job because coming into this game, it was actually a wrong time for United to play Liverpool. And then it was actually the right time for Ancelot's team to be tested, because they played Ipswich, Brentford, and then coming into a big game. People wanted to see what they were going to do. So setting up the way they did was in a good way to help the midfield because, almost every pundit knows that Liverpool's midfield is not that strong, because Gravenberch wasn't so impressive last season. But McAllister is not playing his favorite position and all that. So people thought the midfield was a bit shaky. So Ancelotti makes sure that his midfield is being protected. It's like midfield protection strategy based. Because yesterday, from what we saw in the game, he had Diaz and Salah very close between the centre backs of United the right and the laterals. So Szoboszlai and then the attacker Dalot took the midfield, to avoid a pass from Onana or let's say the centre backs to the midfielders to Casemiro and.
They were pressing deep so that they cannot
avoiding that. So the only way United could explore was go to the laterals. So the ball from the laterals to Dalot. The moment Dalot receives the ball, you have Gravenberch from the other side
coming for him. Sure.
So when you give the ball back to the centre back, there's another attacker, which is Salah,
who is coming
also
to press you,
pressing from that side. So it made it very difficult for United to break the press. The first time United was able to break the press was when they conceded the first goal. Because Gravenberch rushed early to mark Dalot. That was when the pass from the centre back came from Onana came to Casemiro straight up. So him moving the ball, I think he was slow. This brings me to what Ten Hag wanted to play actually, because right from when the press was broken, I think United should have been on the front foot going to attack. But I don't know what happened. I don't know if he was not able to pick up a pass or there was no attacker coming to receive the ball or whatever. There was no progressor or something. He lost the ball. Well, he kept so much time on the ball. He spent so much time on the ball and lost the ball to the Liverpool midfielders, and then Salah picked up that pass to Diaz for the goal.
Okay, thanks for that one, Fabio.
Yeah.
Are you there? Okay. Fabio, let me know your remarks on Arne Slot, the Liverpool coach. Is he doing the job? Is he taking over from Klopp as Klopp left off?
Okay, let me looking at Arne Slot yesterday, and with the 3 games he's played so far, I think he's doing something like exceptional. Let me start. He won the game from the midfield. Yes, he won the game from the midfield because look at how McAllister, Gravenberch, and Szoboszlai were determining the midfield of the game.
Yeah.
What they were doing was anytime United gets the ball from the midfield, because United wanted to play from the midfield, then you see United normally uses the flanks so that they will play counter attacks. So what Arne Slot did yesterday, tactically, what he did yesterday that was right was anytime United gets the ball from the midfield, you see because Casemiro was very slow. Anytime he gets the ball, you can see the pressure Szoboszlai gives him anytime he gets the ball. So if Szoboszlai is not there, you can see there was Gravenberch also
who is coming back. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So that is where he won the game from. And when you are playing a big game like this and you lose these balls, Liverpool definitely are going to punish you.
Sure.
That is what he did right yesterday. He did tactically. He Erik ten Hag was. I don't know where he was tactically, but Arne Slot, I think his tactics were. I think he watched United first 2 games.
Oh, okay.
Watching United first 2 games, you can see clearly what United wanted to do. Play from the midfield, use the flanks, and you see Rashford has pace, Garnacho has pace. Okay. So when they are going for it, you see Dalot and Mazraoui following them. So tactically, I think when he saw that what he was doing, okay, McAllister, why don't you stay? So you could see McAllister was always staying between in front of the defenders. He won't go.
Yeah.
So Szoboszlai, Gravenberch will do the push-up. Then McAllister will be cleaning the midfield. So I think tactically, yesterday, the midfield did the magic for Liverpool. And I think basically they deserved the win they got yesterday. I think the goals were even that small. The strikers should have scored a lot of goals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charlie. So let's look at something right now. First, Luis Diaz scored a brace on the day and Mohamed Salah. And we can't talk about this game without mentioning the name of Mohamed Salah. His contribution to the Liverpool team, do you think is that high to a high esteem that we have to take it, or he's not putting up like...
Mo Salah has a big reputation in the Premier League currently because he's been there. He has been here. He has won it. He has won everything a player should win at a club level, you know. Yeah, so I think he deserves it. And looking from what happened in what he said in his interview last week, it looks like this is his last season for Liverpool.
Okay.
Because from what he asked about his contract extension, he seemed to be relaxed on it and he doesn't want to talk about it. So definitely means he's leaving at the end of the season. So he wants to finish on the high. You know, so definitely. And then he also has a good record against Manchester United because I think he has the most goals against United than any other Premier League club. So definitely it was a good one. And then also Luis Diaz, you know, there were rumors that he was leaving Liverpool. Klopp made it clear to the Liverpool technical team, or maybe the team he left, that he wanted Diaz to be the front runner of the team going forward. So definitely, I think they were actually preparing life after Salah. So I think he's going to be the main man, and then he's doing it. I have a question for Fabio. Fabio.
Yes.
Fabio, are you there?
I have a question for you. Your coach. He has been there for 3 seasons now, right?
Who? Erik ten Hag?
Yeah, your coach.
Okay.
Yeah. He's had preseason several occasions, and last season you say he had injury concerns and all that, and it affected him. So going into this season, having a preseason with the team, we knew maybe this is his clearance year, he has to prove to everybody at Manchester United that he's the man for the job. Looking from what has happened in his first 3 games, do you think he's the right man to continue?
Well, let me say it's early in the season, okay. But if he continues like this, 3 games you lose 2, win only 1, and even the first game, look at where we won the game. Okay, looking at the way he started, I think if he continues like this, and I think the international break came at the right time for him to reflect on some things. But if he continues like that, I don't think he will spend like the 6 week. Because
so
yesterday, looking at Sir Jim Ratcliffe sitting in the stands, Sir Alex Ferguson like building this
team. They were
team.
all worried, yeah.
Yes, they were all worried. Yes, so if I think it continues like that, I think he won't spend the 6 week. If he continues like that, I think by the 4th or 5th week, look, we have some easy run of games after the international break, because I think we have Sunderland. Then our next home game we will play Sunderland away, Crystal Palace away. Then we'll play
Southampton actually.
Southampton, sorry. We play Tottenham at home. And I think these 3 games, especially the Tottenham game at home, will decide his future. Because with the 2 games, Southampton and Crystal Palace, I think he must win. It's a must-win game for him. And
so you maintain Ten Hag currently.
Even if he draws one of the Southampton and Crystal Palace, if you draw Southampton or Crystal Palace, how are you going to win against Tottenham? Looking at the way Postecoglou is building his team, you see. So I think if he continues like this, he won't spend the 6 week. I'm kind of very worried for him. I was one of the people who defended him last season. By the way, things are going, because Eric Ten Hag was supposed to be sacked before the FA Cup. Then he won the FA Cup. They gave him that opportunity, because I was thinking, okay, if you sack Ten Hag now, whom are you going to pick? So I think he should start doing something. I'm kind of very disappointed with the way things are going right
So
now.
Fabio, thank you for that one. So we are all praying and hoping that Ten Hag will use this international break to redeem himself. Force, your final words, then we just
wrap up. Okay. I hope it happened like Fabio just said. I want to see Ten Hag redeem himself, because it cannot end like this.
Okay.
Man was so good at Ajax. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
So I hope it happens just like Fabio is saying. I hope he redeems himself.
Fabio.
And then some players need to step up.
Okay. Thank you. Fabio.
Charlie.
Oh, Charlie, we will thank you for your time. And if you have any well wishes to the Manchester United family, you can draw it right now so that we can give the show a closure.
Well, thank you for having me. And I think with the United fans, I think we should just calm down. I think it's early days in the season. So definitely, I think they will bounce back. And if the right things are done, I think the first 4 we should be in. Next season, United should be playing the Champions League. So basically, I think, I think things will come good. We have a long way to go, 35 matches to go. So I think the season is very long. So I think the United fans should calm down, and I think everything will be fine.
Okay. So, family, thank you for sticking glue to this show. We are grateful for your support, and we want you to subscribe to this show, and we will get Fabio on our next show too. So, to the next time that we meet, we say bye-bye for now. My name is Villa.